podcast is being brought to you by Lifestyle Hair Lounge and Hair by Marie Season. If you are looking to look your best man or woman, they will get you ready for a night out or any special occasion. Now presenting a day in the Lifestyle podcast. Enjoy!
Welcome back to a Day in the Lifestyle podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Marie, and I'm here with Rich and Cliff in the Lifestyle Hair Lounge in Pennsauken, New Jersey. And today we are going to be talking about hip-hop, hairstyles, and the influence that it's had on the culture. So tell me what you guys think, like, the culture, how has y'all's haircuts influenced the hip-hop culture?
Are you start with me?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Honestly, I've been around, like I said, I've been around for a while. So I've gotten a chance to see. Calm down.
Listen, boy, been around since the 90s.
You said you've been around for a while.
I said a while. I didn't give years of dates. I've been around long enough to have seen hairstyles transition.
Y2K.
Thanks, Cliff. Transition.
Yeah, you've experienced multiple decades.
Who?
All right, keep going.
Okay.
You said multiple.
Yeah, like. So anyway.
I mean, you have two technically, but he was cutting longer.
I wasn't cutting though.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, we've all been around long enough to see things transition from, the box to the afro. Even if you weren't actually in the barbering industry, you saw the trends happening. And then once you finally got into the industry, you kind of put two and two together. Like, wait a minute, every time we do something or we see something out on TV, a rapper, a football player, somebody has the new it thing, it all of a sudden you get bombarded with that in the shop. I was around when Mohawks was the thing. And I mean, we was getting trashed with Mohawks. Every two customers was getting a Mohawk. Whether you needed a Mohawk or not, everybody wanted a Mohawk.
That's crazy.
That kind of converted over to like cuts like the Boozy fade. It's a high fade. It was never called the Boozy.
Mm-hmm.
Boozy Ward all of a sudden is his haircut now.
Mm-hmm.
They coming in here asking for rapper title haircut names, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are at the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This is the old head in me.
And Boozy fade was good though.
Yeah, it was clean cut.
Fade was sharp.
But when they said it to me, I'm like, who the hell is Boozy? What are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah,
So,
let me get the
what I mean?
Boozy.
Now I'm Googling so I can see what this hair. I'm like, a high fade. Got it.
Yo, fun fact, I don't know one Boozy song.
Me either.
What?
Not
Yes,
one.
y'all do.
Nah, fun fact, I don't know
Y'all
it.
know Wipe Me Down. I pull up at the club, VIP, gas tank.
I didn't know that was his song. I know the song. I didn't know that was him.
Wipe Me Down. It's him and
I thought
Is
it
it
was
his song?
I thought it was the other boy.
It's me.
Wait, is it
He's
his
in
song
it.
or is
No,
he
so that's-
featured?
I thought that was the boy.
his song.
What was the boy name? The Hurricane Boy, right? Wasn't that his song?
Okay, Chris?
That wasn't his song?
Hold on, I gotta look it up.
Yeah, so it's not even Boozy. You a feature. I don't know not one Boozy song.
I know Boozy, but I just don't know no songs by it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't name nothing.
It says "Wipe Me Down" by Boozy Badass.
All right, maybe I do know a Boozy song then.
guess.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know it was his, but all right.
Featured artists. Oh, Fox and Webby are on it.
Oh, all right. Well, then I do.
Boozy
I
song.
know
Yup.
one. Okay, cool.
Told y'all knew one.
I mean, look.
Yeah.
Because everybody know that song.
Yeah.
That's everyone knew that song, but I didn't know that it was his.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't. I thought it was a whole other person. Like, you know what I mean?
I can't tell who's who anymore on the radio. Like,
Yeah,
everybody sound the same.
Nowadays, everybody.
Like, I can
sounds the same.
separate some people. Like, 'cause
And
they
that's
got
only because they got
sounds.
distinct voice, right?
And that's it. Like, Lil Baby, I know who Lil Baby. I know how he sound. When he come on the track, I already know that's him. See? But it be certain, you know what I mean? Like, so everything sound the same nowadays. But in reference to like hairstyles and stuff like that, like I seen the cultural change, and I seen how fast a hairstyle can become immediately popping.
Yep.
Even if it was something that was already being done, it just all of a sudden became fashionable because a specific rapper or a specific bass. When what's his name? Swaggy P had the little South of France joint.
Yep.
That joint went crazy. The South of France was wild. Kanye joint never quite caught up. And I'm glad because the joint was trash. He had that dumbass tail.
Yeah.
So I'm
Had a
glad.
tail?
Yeah, he had the little puffy, little weird tail.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was like a black mullet. It was weird.
Oh.
But
Inserts pick.
yeah.
So, question: who you think had the south of France? Right?
Yeah.
Is a burst fade similar?
That's you know what? That might be as close as it get to it, but and see, this is where it flipped. In the Spanish culture, they call it the uve, which is a version of that same haircut, but with a V on the back.
Okay.
Like it's just not as puffy. It's almost the same exact haircut, slightly different name in the Spanish culture, but
it's a V. I mean, I would ask people when I was doing that cut, I would ask them.
Yeah, what do you want?
You want the V or you want the U?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? The U looks more like a mohawk.
Yep.
Right? Where the U looks more like the burst fade or something like that or whatever. But
the U is it's like a solid.
Yeah, the V brings it up a little high. Yep. You know what I mean? But
it gives it, like you said, the more mohawk.
Yeah. I just asked because I remember I want to say Usher. I think Usher had
Usher, everybody's trying to get the Usher.
Yeah, I think Usher.
A bunch of guys come in with the
Usher had it, and I think Usher was one of the people that really made it like take off crazy. You know what I mean? Like everybody they was bringing that cut in.
Out of all the times I've seen him wear it, I probably only seen it twice where I was like, that joint tough.
No, I never thought it was tough. Yeah. I never thought it was tough. We actually, I knew everybody around that did the cut that did it better.
I've seen it way better.
You know what I mean?
But his haircut, I've only seen it actually clean twice.
Yeah.
That was it. Other times I was like, this joint lopsided. He looked like he got a hairpiece on. It's a lot going on.
Puffy did the mohawk.
Yeah, Puffy wild out.
Puffy did the mohawk when he was running the marathon. Yeah. He was running the marathon. He did the mohawk.
I remember. I was disgusted.
But I mean there was a trend for mohawks though.
It was.
Right? So, and it was the frohawk. It wasn't a mohawk, it was the frohawk.
Yeah,
right?
What about this Usher hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see.
I just had to make sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And once again, no knock to Usher.
It just wasn't higher over time.
It did. It did. That one was a little shaky, but it definitely got higher. Yeah. But yeah, that cut set off a lot.
Like a low fade to like that joint was up here. He hit him with the 1.5 all the way against the grain. Yeah. And didn't blend nothing in.
So essentially it was a mohawk that wrapped all the way around.
Yep. Exactly. See how high it got?
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yep. That's where it looked like a burst fade, but you didn't bald it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You still left the line on there. Yeah. But those haircuts influenced a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of things in the shop. So like I said, I remember seeing them come in, and even like stuff like braids. AI came out with the braids. Oh man, you couldn't tell nobody nothing. Everybody was getting braids. Like
2 decades ago.
Calm down.
You said he was in decades, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, one of my clients one time he sent me these braids that AI had or whatever. I'm like, you know how long this about to take me? We not doing that. Pick something else.
Look, what
and you know they had to. And you know that the AI been out the league for years, so you know them braids was old.
Yes.
I don't know if I still have the picture,
straight
but
backs and the zigzags in between. The fish scale?
Yeah, the fish ones.
Yeah.
But it was like he wanted 6 of them. I'm like,
God, you wild out.
I'm like, we could do 2.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it was AI they sent me a picture of, but it was somebody that had like 6 of them. And I'm like,
yeah. AI went crazy with the braids.
You know how long I'm sitting in this chair?
AI went crazy with the braids.
Was, I don't know. I remember who she was, but I don't remember her name right now. But super talented. I don't know if he definitely obviously was cutting his ends because his hang time stayed the same his entire career.
Well, you know,
never went past Tiffany.
No. It got better. You know, when he started with they weave that hair.
No,
in.
it got longer, but at one point, like his hair was dumb long, but he never let his hang go lower than a certain point.
Yeah,
and I don't know if that was for basketball purposes or whatever, but always clean.
Yeah,
he definitely set the standard for what braids were supposed to look like, and it was a struggle trying to find a good braider.
Yeah, and you know the interesting thing was braids was already out. They was heavy in the community.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Big time.
Long before AI decided to rock braids.
Yep.
AI was still in college and braids was out, right? Rappers was rocking it, all of that. But sometimes it takes a certain person to push it to the forefront. You know what I mean? And AI was that person that pushed it. He took hip hop style hairstyles and he pushed it to a different stratosphere. And then everybody overnight.
And it helped. And it definitely did hurt that he was that guy.
Absolutely.
On the court.
He was edgy.
Yeah, super edgy.
You know?
He was like.
He also revolutionized tattoos.
Yep.
Nobody had as many tattoos. Like when AI came, everybody started getting tattoos, right? He also did the sleeves, right? The sleeves, all of that stuff, right? He brought all of that hip hop.
All the stuff the league didn't want. He brought it.
I mean, but it brought dollars though at the end of the day.
That's all it was.
You know what I mean?
It was just money coming in the state.
You know, yeah, but I definitely think he was a huge influence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hip hop has a huge effect on the world, right? On pop culture, on the world, on everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Alicia Keys braids have been very popular recently. Everybody's been getting all the cornrows, but with the swirls and all that. Yeah, I would like to do some of those. Nobody has brought them to me really to do. So if you're watching, hit me up.
Is that a budget thing? Or
I mean, no, nobody's requested it.
Hey, listen, somebody got to come get the Alicia Keys braids.
Yeah.
So here's what I know. If it's a style that I want to try, I'm gonna offer it out there.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I do that all the time.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, yo, we're gonna try this today.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Come through.
That's it.
Come through. Come get listen, I've been at a point where I'm like, yo, I got a free cut.
Yeah.
But this is the cut I'm doing.
It's my cut.
This is the cut I'm doing though, right? So if you don't want this cut, this ain't for you.
If you with it, you with it.
Yeah. Free cut. I'm giving out pompadours today. If you black,
giving out what?
This ain't for you.
That's it. Pompadour.
I'm doing pompadours today.
It's a scissor cut.
You know what I mean?
I'm about to say, what is that?
Yeah.
But that's how we really be in the shop. Like sometimes you just want to try something different.
Yeah.
You want to experiment. You just want to test your limits.
Yeah, and that's how you work on your craft too.
Yeah, that's it. See,
you know what I mean?
That's
how you work on your craft.
Is like find an excuse to get better.
Absolutely.
And that's really all we're doing. Come through. I got one on the house, but you don't get to pick a choice on your cut. I'm gonna give you what I want to give you.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm doing.
You think Siani would like those?
Absolutely. Siani loves braids.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There you go.
And she ain't gonna never turn no services down. Like, you know what I mean? If you like, hey, Siani, listen.
Right.
At all.
Come get these braids.
You gotta get this style.
Come get these braids. She gonna be like, let me see. I'm in there.
She a good model.
I'm in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's what I was saying when I post a message on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying tag her in the picture.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
All right. You sound like you was trying to get brolic with me on Instagram. I understand.
I don't be tagging none of my clients because I know some of them they don't want to be tagged. But
no, tag my baby. I was saying tag my baby because
really
her picture do numbers. Don't nobody follow her. I ain't playing the games.
See, you want to tag my picture, right?
But listen, I know her. She pretty. Her pictures do numbers.
Because sometimes I have reposted stuff from my hair page on my personal page, and it'll be guys like friends or something that I know. They be like, they'll slide up like, oh, who's that?
Nah,
and I be like,
chill with all
nobody
that.
for you.
Nah, it's nobody.
As soon as they say who that, 16.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally though.
Is you paying attention to the hair, or you paying attention to the person?
I'm like, you
focus on the hair. Yeah. Get up out of here.
You know what I mean? Look at the parts.
People
looking at the wrong
mad.
thing.
Yeah.
Right. Coming mad crazy. Like
Perf. Get up out of here.
For real.
Daddy got guns. Y'all better relax.
Look, you can't play them games, bro. Look.
You know what I mean?
It's a wild world now, dude.
Listen.
Yeah.
Nah, but
I got a gun license.
as far as hip hop and it influencing, something that I've noticed a lot over the last couple of years has been, like I said, we watched the March Madness tournament.
Yep.
And we seen everybody got this curly top.
Yeah.
Right? Every single kid got this curly top.
Curly top.
A couple years ago, it was just a curly top. Now it started to kind of turn into the short little lock things or some kind of spin off of that, right?
Yep.
Twisties or something like that. But it all started with the curly top, right? And most of them was getting a version. They was really getting bodied, if we being honest, right? If we being honest, they was getting bodied, right?
They was getting a
seriously
with the curve.
It was either a low taper that should have been a high taper, or it was a high taper that you should have did better with. Ultimately, right? They was getting body.
Yeah.
But the point is, it was super popular.
Mm-hmm.
It was everywhere, right? Every college team. It was so bad. It was tough to tell who was who.
Yeah.
Everybody got the same cut.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You got 4 or 5 kids that's playing on the same team. Y'all all got the same haircut. Y'all got to spin around so I can see y'all jerseys so I can figure out who's who, because y'all all look the same.
Who's who?
Right? But all of that spawned another generation under them. So it then trickled down into the high school kids.
Yep.
It then trickled down into the middle school kids. So now all of them got that same haircut.
That's all we giving out.
Yeah.
Every kid wants the taper with the curly top.
Yep.
And
yeah, like how many kids do y'all give all evens to?
Here's the
Like,
Nah, that's not even a thing we do no more.
parents, all y'all kids don't need curly tops.
That is a
Some
fact.
of them need
They
all
don't.
evens.
some of them need that hair
Trust
cut
your
off.
barber's opinion.
Please.
Because these curly tops, everybody don't got curly top hair.
No.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm not going any further.
And I'm a piggyback. Trust your stylist opinions. Not every boy or every man needs braids. Cut that off.
Yo,
Cut it off.
like it gonna be crazy. You just be like, what are we doing sometimes?
I think if you have long hair,
It's gonna look
you
nice.
you have a responsibility
Yeah.
to take care of your hair.
That-
hair
right?
maintenance is
That-
Hair maintenance.
Crucial, bro.
You have to
Y'all want-
wash your hair.
Yes.
yes.
You know
Y'all
what I mean?
want the long hair, but
Yep.
y'all don't want to take care
No,
of it.
no.
You want
No.
me to do everything, and I'm like,
Holla at your barber, holla at your stylist, ask them about hair care. How to maintain it, keep it moisturized, keep the scalp clean, keep the scalp moisturized from having all the flakes. Ask. Because y'all be coming in here crazy sometimes.
crazy.
And we don't mind, like I said, we're gonna wash you regardless. We prefer to have, it don't matter if you washed it that morning, we're gonna wash it again when you get here.
Yeah.
Just because that's
We
what
wash
do.
we wash a little bit different.
Yeah, exactly. How you wash, how we wash is different. If you want to know how we wash, ask. Certain tools, certain methods, whatever, we got you. But ask.
Mhm.
Ask for help, because it'll make your cut look better and it'll make your cut last longer.
And it'll take care of your hair. And the worst thing that can happen
Absolutely.
is you come in and you want a taper, and
You ain't brushed your hair in 2 weeks.
I go to start tapering or cutting or doing whatever, and I can smell.
Smell 2 weeks ago product.
It smell like mildew.
Oh.
Smell like at one point your hair was wet. You ain't dry
That's
it
what
though.
it is, because you wet it and you thought that was washing it. No,
It's not.
you gotta get in there.
Yeah.
Pause.
Excuse the language. But you know what I mean? Wetting your hair is not gonna do it. You really got, like, you gotta, you need, like, for real, you need
Nah, go ahead.
3 washes in one shot at least once a week.
You got to get in there.
Get in there.
Get in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nah, seriously. It's a terrible smell. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a terrible smell, right? It clear out the sinuses and everything, right? It's serious. You know what I mean? And
COVID mask on.
yeah.
Yeah, wow.
You gotta wash your hair, right? You gotta pick your hair out. You gotta comb your hair. You gotta take care of your hair.
Mhm.
Hair maintenance is big. You know what I mean? And everybody is not set up to do that. You know what I mean? But everybody is aspiring because they see those hairstyles. Like I said, hip hop is so influential that once it goes from hip hop to mainstream, then it goes from mainstream to everybody. You know what I mean? So
Nationwide.
it's so
It's not on
influential.
our side.
And we just got to do a better job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Of, like I said, hair maintenance and all of that, right?
Yeah.
Especially with and I would say the same thing with locks, because I feel like locks have become ultra popular lately,
They have.
right? And they've been out
It's not
obviously
easy maintenance. You gotta get a
forever,
wash, like,
right? And I don't think people understand
Yeah.
the history, the culture, or none of that. They just
there's
want locks.
this,
Yeah.
idea that keeping your hair dirty makes it grow faster.
That's wild.
Your hairstylist, is that true?
No.
There you have it.
Never will
Wash
be
your hair.
true.
Why would
But
that?
that's a literally, it's not. I remember hearing these things where people would leave their hair braided up. under the impression that dirty hair grows faster.
Yeah, or the longer I leave my braids in, when I take it out, my hair's gonna grown so much.
It's actually not how it works.
And
the
it's
pulling
like,
helps.
and it's like you can like leave your braids in for a while, but it's like
It's just growing.
Yeah,
You're looking at the
it's
new
growing,
growth,
but then
you
it's
look
like,
crazy.
but then it's like once you see the hair, like okay, how much of your ends actually need to be trimmed?
Yeah,
all that.
it's growing, but you're damaging it at the same
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the longer you leave your braids in, the longer your hair isn't breathing. Like a lot of people don't know that. I be telling my clients all the time, when you take your braids out, don't think your hair's falling out. Your hair sheds 60 to 100 strands per day. So your hair's braided up for weeks. When you take it out, more hair is going to come out than often because that hair hasn't came out all those weeks that you did it.
Yeah.
So,
Fun
but
fact.
leaving in your braids in for 2 to 3 months is crazy to me. Like, you really gonna think your hair falling out when you take them out?
I mean, so in your expert opinion, how long should you keep braids in? As a female, styles, how long, what's an acceptable amount of time to keep a style in?
Me personally, and my opinion and what I've learned over the past like 4 years, I feel like, so if you get like medium or like small braids, keeping your braids in for like maximum like 4 to 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks maximum. But yeah, me personally, they only stand in for like 4 weeks. Like
Your own hair.
yeah, me personally. Because I'm also the type too, my hair's braided, I don't like to wash it, but there are people out there that do wash their braids, but me personally, I'm just not one of those people. Like, I'm not washing my hair with braids.
So if you wash your
That's
hair
just too
with
much.
braids,
If you-
6 weeks maximum.
If you
time.
wash your hair with braids, you can probably get more weeks out of it. But still, at the same time, the longer you leave it in, the more hair is going to shed when you take it out and stuff like that. So, and I've never been one to wash my hair with braids in, because washing your hair with braids in is like you're washing it, shampoo, like is all of that really getting rinsed out?
Yep.
Like
That's what I was gonna
when
say.
it dries, residue when it dries.
How are you drying it
How is the
thoroughly?
smell going to be? Yeah.
Yep.
How are you thoroughly doing that with your hair braided up?
What it's so locked in. How are you getting there, right?
And some people have really thick hair. It's like, oh my God, like, is that stuff getting rinsed out and all that stuff? Like,
So y'all have y'all seen any of the videos,
God.
the little reels or whatever, where they show somebody getting their locks
Oh,
washed,
yeah.
and you
I
see
watched this
Yeah.
the
one.
color
Oh
of
my
the
God.
water in the bowl?
Crazy.
so that's another thing with locks. And part of the reason
I mean, the
why,
water damn near turned black. Like
Yeah.
it's dark.
yeah,
I
because
seen
locks, you
one.
you can't just wash them like whatever all year. Like you have to get like, they're called like apple cider vinegar rinses or whatever. Like you
Yeah.
got to get them like once or twice a year at least or whatever, like to get all that
A
gunk
year?
and residue. Yeah.
Once or twice a year?
I know that's what
With the
most
rinse,
people
the
say.
apple cider
yeah,
rinse,
The
that's
apple
what
cider
you're
vinegar
saying.
rinse is what
I'm
I'm
trying to
saying.
get that joint like once a month. What are you talking about?
No, they don't. They're
Crazy.
not. No, the locks don't get that dirty within a month that you need that.
I don't care.
No, you get the like them rinses where you
Like, I
sit
just
in
don't
there
want
and
my
that's
hair
where
to
all
stink.
the
Like,
stuff
that's
comes
a-
out.
It's a wild thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I seen a video where they
it's a
had to
lot.
physically go in and cut. His hair was so crazy. They had to cut in like through the hair
Mm-hmm.
and make separate locks.
Oh yeah, so that's from the person just letting their hair
Yeah, he
keep
just let it
growing out
Yeah,
and
yeah.
doesn't get retwist. Yeah, it's just gonna keep growing, and then you have to like separate that, and
Yeah.
they have to cut it so that you can actually then relock it. Yeah, it's too much. Locks are like individual locks. Dreads are the free form thing. Like that's the
Yeah.
difference. People don't know too. They be like, oh, dreads are dreads are dreads, but no, not most people have locks. Dreads are your hair free forming. So kind of like what the Weeknd had, that would be dreads. When the Weeknd's hair was like, that was free form. Like those weren't locks. J. Cole was kind of like dreads, kind of. I think his was more dreads. It wasn't like, it was more free form.
Yeah, see,
Like,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what these things
This
are.
is outside of my area of
Yeah.
expertise, so I can't
But,
really chime in
Yeah,
with
these
this
are
one.
some of the reasons why I don't do locks, because it's just too much. Like I feel like I fully nailed and learned braids like 99%, 100%, and like learning locks was like a whole nother, like it's a whole nother thing. Like, and
Yeah.
I didn't want to like relearn something like that. Like I already like kind of mastered braids, so it's just like I'm not about to do that with
So
locks.
would
Like,
you
locks is
would you eventually go there
whole nother-
in that direction?
no.
No.
I've kind of tried, and
I mean,
I don't
Is it not
giving years. I'm
financially-
giving years.
Satisfying enough?
No, because locks are a big thing. Like you can make mad money for that, and people charge mad money for it. But me personally, it's just not. That's just not something I want to do all the time. Like I don't know, being a loctician is just not like. I'd rather braids.
Okay.
So it's just from a artistic standpoint, you prefer braids over locks.
That's her preference.
Well, because locks are more of a permanent thing. When you start them, you'll have them, and then if you don't want them, you pretty much have to cut them off or like detangle your hair for like 3 days, like however long that takes. Braids isn't a permanent thing. Like that's something that you do and take out. So therefore locks, the maintenance that you're going to have on that is way more abstract because that's actually your permanent hair. So like the apple cider vinegar rinses that you have to do after a certain amount of time, you have to not constantly get it retwisted. Everybody's retwist time varies or whatever, but every so often get a retwist and stuff like that. And then some people, if they're not taking care of them, their locks will get thin and then or they'll fall out and stuff like that. Then there's things that locticians do where they like reattach the locks, or like people's hair type who don't really have the hair type for locks. There's ways that they can put them in. It's a whole bunch to it that I'm like, I don't want to learn all that.
Sound like
I don't have time for all that. Like
sound like 11th grade chemistry. Like what's going on? It's a lot going on right now.
It's a lot going on. Like, and if the client is not taking care of their hair or doing what they need to do or coming in when they need to, it's not going to work. It's not going to work for me. It's a hard no.
Okay.
I would just wonder.
That's just me personally. So there's people out there, they love to do it. That's their thing. Go for it. I'm gonna send them to you because
Not for you.
I'm not doing them.
I get it. I can't argue.
Send me the braids.
I get it. I mean, there's a bunch of styles that like I used to be big. Like I used to love doing mohawks. I mean, mainly because I had no choice, and I got good at them fast. But now, I don't be doing mohawk. I look. Give me a high fade.
Right.
Let's get in and out of here. Let's stop playing this game. What are we doing?
When's the last time you did a mohawk?
Like a month ago.
On who? Was it like a kid?
Yeah, it wasn't an adult. No,
I was about to say, when's the last time you did an adult mohawk?
No, I haven't done an adult mohawk in years.
I don't think the whole time
adult mohawks right now are crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how it would feel.
Bro, I was out somewhere and I seen somebody with a mohawk and that thing was skinny too. I was
No, nope.
Like, just get a burst fade. Like,
I haven't. It's been a while since I've had to do one in an adult. Even kids, it's a rare thing that I get. But it is what it is.
Yeah,
I don't mind fading. I fade pretty much all day long. That's like he said. That's the in thing now. Some version of a fade, high, low, drop. The tapers. I don't really do many burst fades. I don't think I've done a burst fade in quite a long. You know what? No, bull.
You used to do your brother used to get burst fade.
I did a burst. Yeah, that was nonsense. I did a burst fade on this little kid the other day.
He said nonsense.
Excuse me.
Get out of here.
I did a burst fade on a Spanish kid the other day, and it actually turned out pretty good. Which I mean, I didn't really have a doubt, but it had been a while since I did one, so. He got a burst fade. He got the little parts or whatever the case is. But that was probably the last one I've done in years.
When's the last time you did a burst fade?
I honestly, I don't remember.
I feel like I've never seen you do a burst fade.
No,
I've never seen.
I've done
either. I've seen Tyree do burst.
I have one kid that still kind of gets a mohawk.
That?
No, he don't get a mohawk. He got the same curly top everybody else.
Right.
No.
Who the hell gets mohawk?
What's the name, brother? Ronnie brother kid.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He gets the mohawk,
yeah.
right? I feel like last time I think he changed it up a little bit, but he's the only one I have right now that gets the mohawk. So it's not a popular thing anymore. But at one point, like you, I mean, man, I was doing 10 mohawks a day.
That's crazy.
Like everybody was getting the mohawk.
Yeah, my little cousin definitely. Well, cousins, some of them, they definitely had mohawks when they was younger.
Yeah, it was so bad that when I did my pricing,
you had mohawk as listed as one of the prices.
You gotta have a separate.
Yeah, I did mohawk / specialty. because that's how many mohawks I was doing. So if you wanted a high top,
Right.
or if you wanted a mohawk, or you wanted a burst fade, or I was counting that as like sort of a specialty type cut, but I was doing so many of them. You know what I mean? But you know, everything is cyclical. Everything goes out. You know what I mean? So right now, it's not a lot. Right now, it's the high taper,
High tapers.
curly top.
tops. That's it. Everybody want a curly top. Men, children, women, everyone want a curly top.
Women.
It don't even matter at this point. Everyone.
Yeah, everybody wants the curly top. Everybody wants a little twist, whatever. You know what I mean? Like we said, everything is influenced by hip hop. And then hip hop influences what you see on the screen, whether it's sports, whether it's movies, whether it's music, whether it's artists, you know what I mean? All of that. So we basically getting the same thing. You know what I mean?
Same way it affects like clothing. Same thing. They all kind of fall in the same realm.
So do you guys think, for you guys, I know for me personally, there's like certain times a year where certain hairstyles are like more popular than others, or people will get the hairstyles because it's more beneficial for them certain times of the year. Do you guys have like certain things like that? Like, for example, like guys getting like letting their hair grow out in the winter, and then when it gets hot, they'll cut it down and get waved.
That's what I was about to say. That's
That's
really
pretty much it.
that's as far as it gets. I got a couple clients that do that.
I'll say this. That's just a little twist to that, right? I've noticed that more people tend to get bald fades in warmer weather.
Absolutely.
When it's cold, it's a couple guys that still stick with the bald fade.
Some of them be like, give me the taper.
Right.
Some of them is like, yo, it's too cold for this. That winter wind,
It's different.
you know what I mean? It's
Walk outside
different.
with no scully on.
Yeah.
Even with the scully, your whole back of your neck is exposed.
Your whole back of your neck.
You get
You know
ripped.
what I mean? The hawk be out, right? They like, hey, listen, you know what I mean? They ain't bring the scarf with them. You know what I mean? But that's really like something like the main difference that I've noticed is
the weather.
Yeah, and
hairstyles. Aside that,
people tend to get it closer in warm weather. They they tend to want to go with the fades and stuff like that.
For nothing, but in the summertime, your hair does grow faster. Just because you're constantly outside getting the sun rays, vitamin D, helps it grow. Water, everyone's out swimming, all that. It's like a plant. It helps. Everything grows faster, which is why people get more haircuts in the summertime, essentially. So.
Yeah, that makes more sense for sure. I know for me, of course, braids are like way more popular in the summertime.
People want to go swimming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Low maintenance hairstyle.
Yeah,
And the more popular time for vacation. Everybody wants their hair braided for vacation. So.
Yep.
Yeah, they don't want to deal with it.
No, hell no.
And you get in the water. Somebody get in the water.
Trying to get wet.
Braid this shit so I can go get in the water.
Put this up.
Yeah.
We out.
On vacation. You know what I
You
mean?
can't even get it fully wet in the water though. Like
Hey, tell them that.
I do.
That's why they
don't
come
get your
back.
hair wet.
That's why they come back right after vacation and need it done again. They was getting wet.
Yeah. They was trying. You be seeing them in the pool.
Yeah.
They be trying.
They keep it up.
They have the bobbleneck trying to keep their.
I be telling them when they tell me they're going on vacation, I be like, try not to get your hair wet, but if you do, just get the ends wet. I be telling them.
Yeah, try it. You know.
But that scalp, don't get it wet because that scalp won't get curled.
Yeah.
Scalp gonna curl right up.
It's hard to be super cute on vacation and have fun.
Right.
You can't get wet.
Yeah. That's why half the time when I go on vacation, I'm like, all right, do I want to braid my hair? Am I getting in the water or am I just gonna leave it curly? Because me personally, if I got braids in and I get in the water with chlorine or the beach, like when I get back home, I'm taking the braids out because I need to wash my hair. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the people, but it's some people, they'll get their hair braided for vacation, and if it gets wet, whatever, they'll get in the shower and they'll wash it. But me, I'm no, them braids gotta come out. There was one time I went to the Bahamas and I had like small braids. This was the first time I got my hair braided actually when I was a senior in high school, and we was on the beach and stuff. And I remember we had to go back to the room, get showered and dressed for dinner. And like I had like kind of sand in my hair a little bit. Oh my God, like rinsing that out took forever. Then that had to dry and stuff. Oh my God, it took forever. Like at that, I just couldn't wait to get home to take my hair out.
I don't know what that feels like, to be honest with you.
It'd be a struggle. What females in hair?
I ain't had hair since 2002, so I don't really know what it feel like.
Yeah.
02.
Hey, why you make that?
22 years.
That's what I was
Damn. Oh,
Everybody gonna say, damn.
I'm just saying, bro.
Listen, it's been a while, all right?
Joe
You know
was
what I'm
born
saying?
before his first kid.
That's crazy. Come on, man. That's a fact, but that's still crazy. You know?
So like, what age did you like start going bald or like thinning?
I don't
Then.
know if you were going.
No, I wasn't going bald, but I was thinning.
Oh, okay.
I was thinning in.
So then you just got to the point where you was like, I'm just gonna cut all this off.
Nah, actually, I definitely wasn't gonna cut it off because that. So you know, funny
You just
thing
cut
is,
it all the way off and go bald.
when?
Oh well, 22 years ago.
Yeah,
Was it
yeah.
22?
It was actually. I'm lying. It was actually. It was actually 03. It was actually 03. No, actually, growing up, my whole life, all through high school and everything, right? My hair texture was a little bit different than the other people that was around. So I was kind of known for my
Mixed boy.
Okay, cool. I was known for my hair, right? So I wouldn't have cut it off on purpose because that was wrapped into my identity as a person.
Mm-hmm.
I used to cut my own hair the whole time. And
Yeah, I used to mess you up.
yeah, obviously I told the story. My dad used to mess me up. I learned
Does
I
he
literally
watch
Hmm?
these? He watch your
My
podcast?
dad don't. Come on. You think so? My dad, he ain't watching nothing, right? I don't know. I might show him, but he ain't watching. But any barbers out there, y'all know, the old walls used to have the white 1.5. That shit was treacherous.
It never stayed on.
It never stayed on.
Oh.
The white
God.
plastic wall 1.5
Middle year
is
cut.
super treacherous,
Right off.
right? They redid it now. So now wall smartened up. They put a metal clip on the back of their guards.
Metal joint.
So now it like clicks and it stays. Before it was plastic and it was only that one.
Yeah.
The rest of them would click on and stay.
Mhm.
But for some reason,
That
the
joint was a
white,
setup.
it was a setup.
Yeah, it must have been a manufacturer
It was.
glitch for the 1.5.
The space between the teeth was mad wide.
It was. But for some reason, it was like, it would be on, but it just wouldn't like
Right.
stay on. And I used to cut holding the guard down with my finger just to make sure it stayed on.
That's old school barber technology right there.
Yeah. So I'm just going with the waves, right? 1.5 open, right? Hair was kind of, I had waves. And the guard fell off. And it fell off in a spot that was too far back.
To fix.
And it was already on the top. It was at the top and it was too far back. It was like literally like in the middle of my head.
Oh.
And and it was the blade all the way to the skin. All the way to the
I'm
skin.
just picturing you.
All the way to the
Right.
skin.
Like,
And
I
you
had-
just stopped.
Listen, I worked at a mortgage company. I worked and I had I was polo, khaki type, and I tried everything in the world, boy. I cut my hair all. I gave myself like 7 haircuts that day. I tried everything to fix it. Everything I could. But my hair was so dark. My natural hair was so dark and so wavy that it was impossible to fix. But my skin was so light. I cut it down, and eventually I just had to cut it off. I couldn't fix it, right? So I cut it off. But I was scared to like go to work like that because my skin was the color of your skin.
Oh God.
oh, shit.
That was the top of my head, and this was the rest
Yeah,
of
this was
me.
your scalp.
Yeah.
Oh.
His hair was black as hell.
Yeah, I looked like I had like
It was like beige.
leukemia or something when I went to work. I looked crazy. I look
What,
so
did you
crazy. No, hell no. Why would I do that? It's so goddamn traumatic. What are you talking about? Listen, I went through therapy for that nonsense. Like
Oh.
what are you talking about? Nah, it took me about a month and a half of going outside in the sun
to match up.
to match up, right? I wore a hat. I wore a hat every day. You know what I mean? It took somebody from the opposite sex to tell me like, you know what? You type cute bald. And then after that was all it took. And after that, I ain't never even tried.
When he
Right.
came
I never tried to grow it back after that. I was like, it is what it is.
when he
Whatever.
came back from North Carolina,
Yeah.
I didn't even pay no mind that he had no hair.
Because I wore a hat
Oh yeah.
and I wore a wave cap.
Yeah, so by the time I realized, it was like,
This was the wave cap. This is wave cap era days.
Yeah.
Everybody wore a wave cap.
I literally did not notice. I didn't even ask. It was like,
Where the wave cap was your hair.
yeah, I didn't. It didn't.
So I wore a wave cap because I had hair before, right? I didn't need the wave cap for my waves, but I just wore it when I was lazy. So when I didn't have hair, I still wore a wave cap, but I just didn't have hair.
He got the scalp shape for that. I feel like when it's time for me to go, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird. I can't wear hats. I look weird with hats.
You do.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Thanks, Marie.
No, I mean, I think you just gotta embrace it.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's no embracing. I need about 20 pounds of muscle, and then I'm cool with it.
I don't think the muscle got anything to do with it.
It makes me feel better.
I understand that.
But
I understand that.
I'm not ready for that.
I mean, I didn't have an option though. You know what I mean? If we
I
being,
can picture you bald though.
No, you can't.
you got a big beard, you good.
I just did, and I feel like that's part of the reason why that makes it easier too. When guys have like beards,
yeah.
I feel like beard and bald, it kind of goes.
It works. Imagine if you didn't have a beard, what would you do with your life?
That's like complementary colors.
I didn't have a beard.
If you didn't have a beard and you had to go bald, it's something. You know, we talked about this. It's some guys who don't have beards.
He's stressed.
They don't have beards, and they like,
Bro.
Yeah.
I can't do it, man. What am I gonna do? And I said this on another episode. I told him I be lying to him. If y'all out there, I be lying to y'all. I don't know what to say. Like
no hair anywhere. Like
no. You know they might have like the thin goatee or something.
Like a little mustache.
Yeah, a little mustache. Like they can't really let it grow in, and they like, yo, what I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna be in the gym heavy.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. If you don't have a beard, you're right. I gotta distract you somehow.
Yeah, I gotta be in the what?
Yeah, I want you to stare at these shoulders or
You
something.
can't have a dad bod with no facial hair or hair on the top of your head. That's
Yeah,
wild.
you like a milk dud.
Yeah.
It's super crazy.
Stop, because it's somebody in my family. And I just no,
You look like a
do
milk
look like
dud.
a milk dud.
Yeah, like you can.
I don't know what I would do.
Yeah,
Like
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
but here's a fun fact. I didn't have no beard when I
Yeah, see,
I didn't have no beard. I was so young.
What'd you have? Mustache?
I was 22.
goatee.
I had baby. That's crazy. You just gonna yawn in the middle?
Oh,
of it?
sorry. What am I supposed
Yo,
What am I supposed to do?
Damn, we bore her. All right, yo, it's time to get up out of here,
No,
man.
I'm
Let's
just
wrap this shit
saying,
up.
like, would you? Okay, you had like this or?
I had a mustache. I had a little bit here. It was trying to connect. I had a little goatee, but I just didn't have a whole lot of facial hair.
I can't even picture you like that. Like,
I just see.
I was super young.
it's so
picture,
hard. Like,
my yearbook picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a goatee. Whatever. Yeah, Rich looked crazy young.
Naked boy. I look the same, just with no hair.
Yeah, but no hair looks crazy though. Imagine Rich with no.
Somebody asked me the other day, like, "Yo, when's the last time you seen your face?" I'm like,
Yeah.
Why?
So we had a former employee. We ain't gonna say no names. We had a former employee. I'm only bringing this shit up because this person was convinced that you had a
Oh yeah,
the butt chin.
the butt chin.
Yeah, she was.
Wow.
This person was convinced you had a butt chin.
yeah,
It was just crazy. It's hilarious.
That was so
you didn't
funny.
have a butt chin, but it's still hilarious.
yeah.
But that was what
And
they
I just
thought.
Yeah.
ran with the idea because it was hilarious.
Just knew.
Butt
Yeah.
chin, like the
Yeah.
dot joint.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Dimple.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
why would you think I have a dimple on my chin?
Don't
It's wild.
SpongeBob sometimes has a butt chin, right?
SpongeBob is a sponge.
When
Did you
they-
say that,
SpongeBob is a sponge, but he got features. You know, when they zoom in, don't SpongeBob got the butt chin? I'm about to look it up. I'm about to look it up because I know he do. Or Strong Squidward. Strong Squidward had a butt chin, I think.
Strong Squidward.
Yeah, when his face got smashed in the door and he was like handsome. It was Handsome Squidward. No, Handsome Squidward. I said Strong Squidward. Handsome
I
Squidward.
didn't watch SpongeBob. I was an adult.
I don't know.
Okay.
We just talked about 2002.
Don't do that to me.
Like,
Yo.
I didn't watch SpongeBob. Sorry,
But
Mike.
no, it's been a question of what I would. Matter of fact, Ed, that's who asked me. He asked me,
Or they just put that there. But
he
wait.
asked me would I ever cut off.
But
like,
this is Strong. This is
all my
Handsome
facial hair.
Squidward.
I remember seeing that. That's basically what they were trying to act like my chin looked like. I'm like, come on, bro.
That's crazy.
Like the mask. The
Yeah.
wild chin.
Yeah, like the mask.
So no. No. I don't have a butt chin. My chin is regular.
So when's the last time you seen your chin?
The other day when I looked at my photo.
No.
In real life.
No, in real life. No hair.
First of all, never. Like what?
Never?
The last time I see my actual chin,
Your chin. Yeah, your
with
chin.
no hair there,
No hair.
25 years ago. What? High school?
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Why would I want to see my chin? That's
Do you have a problem with your chin?
Do y'all? If I came in here
I don't know
tomorrow,
what your chin. I don't even remember. It's been so long. Like,
came in here tomorrow with no facial hair, mustache gone, everything.
Yeah, you smoking crack.
See what I'm saying?
You definitely smoking crack.
Immediate.
We checking him in. We checking him in the rehab.
I don't judge.
I'm not judging, but I'm definitely checking him in.
But let's be honest.
Maybe if you look crazy, I'll be.
He definitely look. You know he gonna look crazy. You know he gonna look crazy.
I know.
First of all, here's the thing. You don't know how fat his face is.
At all.
He got a beard.
At all.
When he shaved that off, you think that's
you don't know what
beard.
it's about to look like.
That's face under there.
Wow. She gonna say, "Oh God."
That's a good point.
That's face under there. Yeah.
Cause see, yours is like your face not that fat.
No.
You can see through his hair.
Yeah.
You can't see through mine.
But see, Rich,
you can't.
we're food connoisseurs.
Yeah. And Rich got Jesus hair.
I can't even do it. Look. This is wild. You don't know how long. You never know how long my beard actually is, because you don't know where my face starts and where the hair ends. Like, it's just like,
Told you got a lot of face.
Seriously,
That's crazy.
Wow.
you don't know.
You got a lot of face.
That's crazy.
Because my beard at 3 months looks like 6 months worth of growth.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was
You don't know.
What was I doing? Oh, when I was watching watching one of the episodes the other day, and my mom looked at my phone. She's like, "Yeah, dang, Rich's beard is huge."
Yeah, listen, Rich got a lot. You know,
And I had the color, so it looked way longer. Now, I had the fiend joint when it was all the grays everywhere. It was looking crazy. No, it looked crazy. Look,
listen.
If it's gray and not shaped up, it looked wild.
Yeah,
it looked crazy. I had the color.
I ain't gonna lie.
Gives you some years.
Rich looked like he be at the circle washing windows.
Definitely hitting your window.
Yeah.
Wash your windshield wiper.
You pull up to the circle. He out there.
Wild, bro.
You want your window? You want your window?
I got the gray
clean?
patches on the side. Nah, bro.
What's the superhero? Mr. Fantastic. You got the Mr. Fantastic,
crazy, bro. Like crazy.
I'm crying.
And it's like that weird. It's like that dirty gray too. It ain't even like a full gray.
You gonna say dirty gray?
It is dirty as hell. Like,
it got that little. It got
like
a
you
little
don't wash your hair.
tint.
Like,
yeah.
it's wild, bro. It's stupid ass tint.
Yeah.
I be mad as hell. So yeah, I'm in that weird phase.
Yeah. The only thing that
all white.
The only thing that saved me is that I ain't got no hair because I got.
Yeah, your grays is silver.
Hmm?
You got silver grays.
I just don't have that many in the
You
beard.
don't got that many.
Yeah, but all up here.
I know. I remember.
All up here is gray.
Exactly.
But like I ain't got no hair, so that's it. You ain't got this. You know what I mean? I could keep my youthful
You don't even
appearance.
know it.
You don't even know it.
You ever seen it grow back though? Crazy.
Grow back is crazy. Yeah, I like somebody.
No, not really.
I'm definitely a pop. I ain't gonna hold you.
That shit look like the world globe, like the continents on his head.
That's a fact.
Crazy.
That's a fact. So I still don't be getting enough sun. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, because you always wearing a hat.
So I'm always So when it grow back, it definitely look crazy.
Yeah, that.
So when I was young, when it grow back, everything grow in.
Yeah.
Right. So it just look. You know what I mean? Now.
Nah, you got patches.
Smooth drop top. It's crazy. Smooth
Literally
drop top.
at all.
Nah, shit shiny.
Did you see?
Hell yeah.
Did you see the reel he
George
posted
Jefferson
on his story earlier?
Which one?
Him about the being bald.
Yes.
Yo, that had me cracking up.
Listen, I felt some type of way, yo. That was a shock. Like
he was.
Let's say like
I was cracking up because I'm like, yo.
It was like the three ugly or whatever.
Yeah.
It was
I'm
like
yo,
number one is bald.
This man really got a hat on all the time.
Yeah. I mean, the crazy part is it don't bother me.
Yeah.
It's just I've been wearing a hat so long at this point that he
looks weird when he don't wear a hat.
Yeah, it's just part of who I am at this point. It don't bother me. I don't really care.
Can't wear a hat.
Yeah, but you know it
got the head or the ears for it.
It became
weird.
It became that.
I'd be mad because I'd be wanting to put a hat on.
It didn't start that way. I had no choice.
I get it.
I had to start buying hats.
If you started to wear one, it would eventually.
I don't think you look crazy with a hat. I just think you just don't wear them.
Because I don't wear it. You know.
Yeah.
You're right. You gotta break things in for.
Yeah, I just wear hats. Shout out.
I don't wear hats.
Shout out to the Banshee.
No,
Banshee
hat
boys.
tough. I ain't gonna hold you.
Banshee boys. It's my brother. My brother company. So
I like how you know what I mean. You all the way across.
Right.
Yeah. You know I'm trying. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Put a little
He always throw some stuff on.
Yeah, I mean,
he a big dripper.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
He has drip.
Whoa. Jesus.
He has drip.
You gonna call him a big dripper? Yo.
Hey.
Oof. You got you won tonight.
Yo.
You won. You just took the crown on that.
All right.
You took the crown.
Yo.
Pause.
Yeah, you a big dripper.
God.
Damn, big dripper. All right. Hey, look.
Cause
That's a
people got
serious
drip.
problem.
Look.
It's a serious.
Okay.
Thing is, you was making fun of me earlier with the color wave. Oh, and it just came back around full
What
circle.
color wave?
Like,
Big dripper.
What color
nah, man. He got the Girl Scout mint cookie.
Ooh.
That's not the Girl Scout. That's not Girl
Ooh.
Scout mint.
That's not Girl Scout mint?
No.
Oh, that's the
The Thin Mint box is not the color.
You're right. That's like
What?
that's at the Chinese buffet. The Chinese buffet mints.
The fact that she's
It's-
arguing with you about the Girl Scout cookie box.
Nah, the girls the girls
Bye, because we all know what color the Girl Scout
No.
Thin Mint cookie box is, and don't play like you don't know.
That's not Big Back Crew. I don't know what it is.
Okay. We're
Hold
done.
on. Time out
We're
though.
done.
But the Girl Scout mints,
I mean, they hit.
they come
they
on,
hit.
like can we just
Yeah,
agree
like,
that they hit?
and
Like,
he talking about me like he don't know what color the box
I'm
is.
just saying, they hit.
They hit.
Cool, I get
They
you.
hit. You right.
But no, you.
That's
right.
the what's
It's
the
a Chinese
what's the
store.
name of it?
Little
Andes? Is it the Andes?
mint,
The Andes mint. That's the Andes
Right, you're
mint.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know the
That's
Andes mint?
That's the mint
That's
filling
not the
on inside.
Andes mint. Oh, you're talking about the mint inside.
Yeah,
because
look.
that's not the wrapper color.
No. Why would it be the
Okay.
rapper color?
Yeah,
The wrapper color is more like the Thin Mint box.
you gotta relax. You
But
gotta
the- yeah, the
relax.
She's so
inside of-
serious.
The-
She's
The
so
inside,
serious.
the inside of the Andes mints. Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I
I'm not
look-
mad at it though.
when I
Like,
look, I
like
just
the,
see
I like
Easter,
how
it's
you put it
fine.
together though. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
I like that
I
color.
had the shoes. I
Yeah.
ain't put them on in a minute.
Yeah, the shoes is I'm with
I
it.
actually just put some sheets, I got new sheets, a new comforter.
You
They're
got
actually,
mint colored sheets.
yeah, they're fire.
Different.
You a freak for that.
You want to say she a freak?
I'm a girl.
See?
I'm a woman. It's fire.
I've never in my life seen mint colored sheets on anybody's bed.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
At Target,
I ain't never
get
see that either.
microfiber sheets.
Mint?
Best thing to sleep on.
I seen black, blue, white,
Whatever.
gray, turquoise, red, mint.
Those is all hood colors, Rich. By the way,
I know.
which is crazy.
Look,
Yeah.
Those all hood
Look,
colors. Yeah.
Y'all knew
Blue, black, gray, red.
those, they just standard joints. They just standard joints at Walmart.
Ain't no
What you talking
flavors.
about?
This is all straight. Like it's all straight.
Right.
You know what I
then he gonna afterwards he gonna say turquoise.
Rich, those are the $39.99.
They the main. They the
Right,
mainstay
like,
joints. Look, I like to keep the bed
Those are the
simple.
$39.99.
I like to keep
Bet in the bag joints.
Print simple.
Yeah.
I mean, my actual blanket, the cover is a little bit more,
Zesty.
little, I'm not gonna say zesty. I'm gonna say sexy. You gotta relax. But
Not it wrong.
Listen,
the actual, you know what I mean? The bed sheets, I keep them simple. You know what I mean?
keep them simple.
Yeah,
Okay.
As you should, you're a guy.
You said mint. That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
You walked in your man house, he had mint colored sheets. You wouldn't feel type of way?
No, I didn't say I wouldn't. I'm saying you was coming at me like I said, I'm not
just
a
saying.
woman.
I didn't say
Like
that.
I can't have
What
that.
I said was you was a freak for that. That's all I said. Call it
It's
what
a
you
color.
want. No, it's not.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
So the comforter, what color? This ain't got nothing to do with
Nothing.
It don't
barbering.
at
But
all.
what color is the comforter?
The comforter is like a tribal print. It's black and white. It looks really nice. It came out really good. I got ordered
With
off
the mint,
Amazon.
with the mint
Mhm.
You know
sheets.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's nice.
I would think it would be flipped a little bit. Like maybe you would spice up the comforter, but leave the sheets a little bit basic.
No.
Nah. Okay. Cool. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. You know.
Now I do
Keep putting
have
outfits together on the bed.
a tropical, more like leafy green, bluish, white comforter. That's really nice. It might go with the mint sheets, but
Mm.
I stopped using that though because it was a duvet, and I don't really like the duvets. They be doing too much. The stuff be moving around too
what?
much. A
The
duvet.
duvet.
I'm sorry. What,
You don't do duvets?
y'all talking spicy to me right now.
No,
What the fuck is
I'm
duvet?
not talking
We're
spicy to
talking
you.
more luxury for you. It's like, nah.
What the hell's a duvet?
A duvet is like, it's stupid. Like, just make a comforter. It's like you have to buy a duvet, and then to put it on your bed as the comforter, you buy like a cover for it. So like,
What the fuck is a duvet?
it's another
You want me to
thing for a
Google it for you?
comforter.
Let me Google
It's
it.
like people
I'ma
either have a
Google it. I got
comforter or
you.
they have a duvet. So the duvet is more of like, it's heavier. So in the wintertime, you would like use your duvet because it's colder. But it's really like, it's
So
more
it's a heavy comforter?
plush floppy. Yeah, but it's a separate thing. Like you have the duvet and then you have the duvet cover. It's stupid. It's stupid. I'm not gonna lie. It's stupid.
Cliff, why do you know about this?
I only ever knew.
Why do you know about this?
It's a large, soft, flat bag filled with feathers or artificial material used as a covering on a bed.
Why do you know about this?
Why do I know about a duvet?
Yes.
Because I'm an adult, man. What are you talking about?
Nah,
I
you're
only
not
know.
gonna say that.
I only know because my sister had got one.
Why would I
My
not know
sister had
about a
got
duvet?
one. I only know from my sister. She had.
Why
got
would I
one.
not know about a duvet?
We got to put this in the topic. I need to know how many of y'all watching knows what the hell a duvet is.
If you got to this point and you have a duvet or know what one
Yeah,
is, comment
please,
down
somebody help me out. I ain't never in my life heard about a damn duvet. And they over here talking like this a regular, I'm an adult.
Fun
I'm
fact.
supposed to know.
Can you spell duvet?
below. Ooh.
Maybe.
So you can spell it, but you never heard of it?
I can only spell it because I was a spelling beast when I was a kid.
Okay, spell it.
God damn it. Why you doing this?
I'm just asking.
He brought it up. Might as well try.
Yeah, so I just wanted to know. You never heard of it,
You
so
might
I
as
had
well
to ask
try.
the question.
Is it D-U-V-A-E?
No,
With
you were
fucking
close.
slash? Is it D-U-V-U-E?
No.
I don't give a fuck then. How about that? I'm not gonna buy it.
D-O-U-V.
A?
No.
E?
E-T.
You got
D-U-V.
silent letters?
D-U-V-E-T.
So she spelled it wrong too, and she just finished looking at it?
Wait.
D-
I thought it was D-O-U.
I was in spelling bees as well. D-U-V-E-T.
I was in a
French.
spelling bee once.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I should have did like in spelling bees and asked you what the origin was,
Mm,
and I would have.
you're right.
You're right.
So it's
I want you to say it French, I would've been like,
D-U-V-E-T.
Silent letters.
Yeah, you won.
I know.
D-U-V.
I told you I was in spelling bees.
That's
Whatever.
wild. I've never heard of a duvet.
Anyways, we're done.
Y'all
This,
Y'all
because
fancy
we
shit.
done got all the way in left field.
Subject and everything.
All in left
All right.
field. This wraps up this episode for A Day in Lifestyle podcast. I'm your host Marie with Rich and Cliff, and make sure you're following us at A Day in Lifestyle podcast on Instagram and Lifestyle Hair Lounge on YouTube for the videos. Peace.
This podcast is being brought to you by Lifestyle Hair Lounge and Hair by Marie Season. If you are looking to look your best man or woman, they will get you ready for a night out or any special occasion. Whether you are looking to go out to a game night, date night, or hanging out after hours, this beard cream will keep you looking and feeling great. LifestyleHairLounge.com